And then we will move on to the director's report.
Okay, well, first let me tell you what the City Council has done since you last met. They've had 2 meetings on March 3rd and March 17th. On March 3rd, the Council approved the annual report on implementation of the general plan, including the housing element in calendar year 2014. In the section covering zoning adequate to meet the city's housing allocation, the Council amended the report to note that zoning alone does not address the affordability issue or ensure that affordable units will be built. New tools are needed to address the affordability crisis. As you may recall, the Commission reviewed and approved the report at your January meeting, and it has now been submitted to the state in time to meet the April 1st deadline. At the March 17th meeting, the Council approved a memorandum of understanding with the Association of Bay Area Governments for a cooperative effort of all the cities and counties in the East Bay corridors from Pinole down to Union City for planning coordinated development along those corridors. Our efforts, of course, will focus on the San Pablo Avenue corridor that runs from Oakland to Pinole. Also on March 17th, the Council approved a restructuring of the city's committees, eliminating some committees, adding some new ones, and combining and modifying others. While this affects most of the committees that are staffed by the Community Development Department, it does not affect the Planning Commission. And in other news, as you all know, but just for the benefit of the public, and we will be sending postcards out to the entire community about this, there will be a joint meeting of the City Council and Planning Commission on Saturday, May 2nd to discuss regulations, incentives, and guidelines for multi-unit residential developments to address the issues of unit mix, family-friendly design, affordability, ownership housing, and the bonus system. The meeting will be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. here in the City Council chambers. Refreshments and childcare will be provided. I previously emailed all of you a schedule that flows from that joint meeting, and that calls for the Commission to consider the new provisions on May 28th and for the Council to consider them on June 16th. And assuming everything goes according to plan, the second reading would then be July 7th, and there would be an effective date of August 6th. So again, joint meeting, City Council, Planning Commission, Saturday, May 2nd, 10 a.m. here in the council chambers. I want to let you know that I will be at the annual American Planning Association National Planning Conference in Seattle in the latter part of April, and I will miss the April Planning Commission meeting. However, Miru will be here and she will be in charge, so you'll be in good hands. Finally, just want to alert you all that Bike to Work Day is coming up. It will be on Thursday, May 14th. I realize that's a month and a half away, but I just want to make sure you've got it on your radar and on your calendars. A community bike ride is being planned starting at 8 a.m. here in front of City Hall. This will be a short ride up to the Energizer station up on Adeline Street and anywhere else that people feel like going, I guess. The details are still being worked out. But I wanted to just make sure that you save the date and put it on your calendars and look for an announcement coming out in the future. Again, Thursday, May 14th at 8 a.m. in front of City Hall. And that concludes my report. I'd be happy to respond to any questions you may have.
Any questions?
Do we have any answer to the state's appeal to the Supreme Court over our properties?
No.
April 30th, April.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to happen sometime in March, so if it's April, my mistake.
Do you know?
No, we just received the state's. Basically, we're still waiting for the Supreme Court to weigh in and decide whether or not they're going to take up the state's petition for cert. So.
And I thought they were going to tell us by March, but if it's April, that's fine.
It's probably April at this point. Yeah.
Any other questions? Great, thank you.